Hello from the media day of Six Flags Over Georgia's newest roller coaster, Georgia Gold Rusher. It's also considered a prototype roller coaster, so it's the world's first intimate ultra surf. I'm super excited. I'm going to take you on ride. I interviewed over 3 people from the park, and I'm going to tell you all about what you could potentially see in the future and everything you need to know involving Georgia Gold Rusher. Come along for this media day vlog. Let's go. I'm coming back for the camera. Apparently these are like the old pumps from the Splashwater Falls ride, the Shoot the Chutes big splash water ride. Right now it's set up kind of wonky, but I believe you will actually enter on this side and exit coming out through here under the ride. It's a really cool spectacle. It looks really great. The rock works around the pond and everything. You have the ride vehicle itself. You have like details and little things. It's really awesome looking. And then like the mine train and stuff really just like fits in with the area really well. It's gonna be a good time. Let's go ride. I think we're gonna launch kind of out of the station. It's the only launch coaster at Six Flags Over Georgia. Oh, a little bit of airtime there. Woo! Woo! Whoa! That gives some good airtime. Staring down the spike, that's wild. Woo! It's a bit chilly. The weightlessness feeling, whoa. It's a really fun ride actually. Yeah, definitely gives some good airtime, good weightlessness feeling at the top of the spike. Okay, so just a minute ago I got off of that ride, and honestly, I was expecting, I know a lot of people were not, I was having this up in my head a lot because I thought it would be like the sleeper hit, so I kind of overestimated where a lot of people underestimated. That does not underestimate it. That does not mean that that is not a bad ride. Overall, it gave some really good airtime. Even when you were just starting, not going too fast, you definitely got some floater airtime going over the airtime hill, and as it got faster, it definitely got to more ejector. I hope it spins. The spinning was definitely the most underwhelming part. You did not spin as much as I thought, but it was still really fun. You got like a weightlessness feeling when you were at the top. I had to look out over the park. That was really cool. Overall, really enjoyed it. Definitely loved it. Definitely gonna come back on Saturday and ride this more. I'll show you that in a different vlog soon. Actually, over there in the distance, that's Acrophobia getting its new repaint. As you enter, the entrance is over there. Just like this whole waterfall and mining area really brings the place to life. And obviously the sun's coming out a little bit, so it gives a better look at this. And oh my goodness, it looks beautiful. Look at those water effects though, and the spotlights, so it comes alive at night, and all the theming details over here. And it really fits perfectly with this like the mine train and stuff. Yeah. After 4 rides, I definitely have some changed opinions. Well, not changed, really. Still like it. Still really good. Still really fun. Kind of short, but obviously capacity is an issue there. The spinning. In the video, it probably looks like it doesn't spin, and it doesn't spin that much, but it's really all about weight. If you have a bunch of riders in every single seat, you're probably not going to spin that much, only a few inches. But I've heard of people spinning a lot more if like the weight is distributed. And obviously there's nothing you can do about that, but just a good thought, because advertising spinning and then not spinning, I could see how some people might be a little bit disappointed there.
I'm Greg Fuller, General Manager, Six Flags Atlanta Properties.
Yeah, I remember you speaking at Coaster Fest about the whole, the concept of the old themed ride, but obviously with this new theming, it's really good. Were you behind the creation process with this one?
Not really. We have a new creative team through the merger. Once we merged last year, the new kind of combined company creative team. XDS is what we call it internally, and those guys kind of work together with us here at the park level, and while it wasn't my idea, nor do I claim that it was my idea, we did work with them through the process. So we worked with them. They picked the Gold Rush as kind of the inspiration. Really, the idea was to tie in the mine train, this area, the carousel, Lick Skillet, and to breathe more life into Lick Skillet. So you'll see additional theming coming to Lick Skillet throughout the year as well.
Awesome.
So that was the inspiration behind it. It was a collaborative effort. The end was my favorite part because there were some lumps throughout there, right? You know, you start with this site. If you look at what this site used to be, you look at what the old Splashwater Falls site. There was a lot of concrete down here. That concrete went really deep into the earth, into the ground. There's a lot of work to get to that point. So yes, the end was by far my favorite. So
yeah, I bet you've enjoyed seeing people's reactions and everything.
Oh yeah, and that's that validation of like, this is a cool ride, right? Like, this is a fun ride. There's a lot. I am pleasantly surprised at the amount of airtime on it. Like, you're completely out of your seat in the top of both of those 144-foot towers. That was a surprise to me. I knew there'd be some airtime, just didn't know where it would be on the ride. And there's a lot of it, especially the second time you hit where the fountains are. You're pretty much out of your seat as you come down that second. I keep wanting to call it a lift hill, but it's not a lift hill. You come down that second 144-foot tower, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what can we expect to see with all this theming and new investments in the Atlanta properties in the upcoming years or months?
Yeah, so we'll start with 2025. This year, you're going to see, obviously, Gold Rush. You're also going to see 3 new remodeled food locations. Those are going to be tremendous, both what we call crew serve cafeteria style. So fresh, hot food, where there's going to be fresh patties, no more frozen burgers, right? So fresh burgers. Diner burger, 2 patties, 2 cheese, you know, nice, like a Whataburger style burger.
Yeah.
Hand breaded chicken tenders, which, you know, if you've ever had a frozen chicken tender versus a hand breaded chicken tender, there's a massive difference.
Yep.
Plus all new pizza style, both a thin crust and a thick crust. So, and I know burgers, tenders, and pizza seem simple, but if you do it right and you do it hot, you do it fresh, and you do it the way we're planning to do it this year, it's just going to be so much better. So those are the big pieces for this year. We also have 6 new refill stations that we're bringing to the park through Coca-Cola refill stations. You'll see some additional theming throughout the park as well, especially in our USA area where those 2 of those big remodels are, Firehouse Barbecue and DJ's Diner. That area is going to get more of an Americana, kind of a Rockville sort of feel, right? And you'll see a lot of theming added to that throughout the spring. And then there'll be a new show up there, Rockin' in Rockville, that will come. And then we've got a really cool splashwater parade that's coming this year. That's really giant floats, Mardi Gras style floats. 6 of them that will come in May 31st through June 15th. So a nice little over 2-week run, and it's going to be very interactive. You will get wet. Everybody's going to get sprayed down with water. And what better way to celebrate the summer with being outdoors with some water. So and then beyond that, you'll just have to keep checking in with us and see what exciting things we have to come in 26 and 27.
Yeah, definitely excited. Thanks for taking the time to stop by and make sure to come out this year to experience all of it.
And buy a season pass. Best way to visit. $49 for a silver pass. Best deal, greatest deal, cheapest price of the season. So get your pass today.
Cool. Thank you.
I'm Chef Priscilla. I'm the new executive chef at Six Flags Atlanta Properties.
For the start of the 2025 season, what can guests see changed when they come here on opening day? Are there going to be any immediate changes, or are they going to slowly roll out?
So it's a bit mix of both. So on opening day, we'll have DJ's Diner opening. That's where we have the diner burgers, the hand breaded chicken tenders, and everything like that. And we also have hand spun milkshakes. So that's going to happen on opening day. Rolling out, we have Firehouse Barbecue, and then we have Pizzeria in the front. In DJ's, like I said, right here is the diner burger. I think that's going to be like a top thing in DJ's. They're going to really love that. And we're going to do fresh tenders every day, hand breading them ourselves. And like up front, there's also a new refreshed pizza location. So that's what we're going to have up front. And this peach cobbler is going to be in Firehouse. So it's basically barbecue. We got brisket, pulled pork, roasted drumsticks, banana pudding, collard greens, baked macaroni and cheese, and Copy.
Can you tell us anything about new changes potentially coming to Six Flags Whitewater down the road?
Oh yeah, definitely. We're gonna have some changes over there as well. We're gonna kind of put our focus. We don't want to rush anything. We're gonna focus on getting this situated and getting our team members like up to speed with everything, all the new things we're doing here. Then we're gonna make it amazing over there for our guests as well. And a lot of things we're in sync with that we're doing here, we're gonna do there. But we're gonna really take our time and focus on that as well.
I just interviewed the new executive chef here at Six Flags over Georgia. I'm definitely excited to see those offerings kind of roll out and stuff. And the sun's come out a little bit since we've been back. Really, this whole day has been a success. The sun came out, it's great. Got lots of shots of the ride and stuff, and obviously I'll be back Saturday, opening day, to cover everything else in the park, including a bit of this probably. Really exciting. Definitely come out to Six Flags over Georgia and ride it. It's a fun little ride. Make the trip out here for it. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.